Hello Leos, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Leos this week? Queen of Pentacles, the Well, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. So as always, I'll talk you through these cards first and then I'll clarify and get more out of them. But Queen of Pentacles, you're feeling very, very safe and secure in your finances, in your home, in what you've created for yourself this week, or you're about to be. Especially if this sounds very contrasted to your current circumstances. It seems as if this week in particular you're going to find yourself noticing more and more security in terms of finances, in terms of even like potential means of finances, so like job opportunities, things like that. I feel as if there's more opportunities around you and you're noticing more ways to look after yourself. I don't know why that's coming through, but it's also I feel like you're not going to be stressing about your home, which is really strange for me to say. So a lot of you might have been stressed about it in the past, or you're building a home and it's stressful and there's just some type of stress around it, and you're not going to be. This secure feeling. Then you have the Well card. Some of you, there's something where a huge part of your personality, I don't know why I laugh, what am I laughing at? A huge part of your personality has been brushed under the rug or something, and this could be a characteristic, this could be a talent, this could be something you always do, but there's something with the Well card where you're going to get like an inspiration to get your guitar out and start playing again, or get all your baking stuff out and make more cakes again. Whatever this is about for you, it just feels as if you're going to suddenly, like, it could be something little. You could just see a video online of someone doing something and you're like, oh my gosh, I used to play the flute, I miss my flute. Like, I don't know what it is. And it might not be an instrument, I don't know why I'm using instruments, but it's anything that is a huge part of why you are you, and it's a huge part of you to kind of introduce yourself to like a group of people, and it's, you know, that awkward thing of, oh, I like to do this in my free time. It's that. It's like whatever it is that makes you you, you're suddenly gonna be like, oh, I need to do that. And it's this week you're gonna find yourself doing it more. Like, and even if it's like really, I don't know why, some of you it's something that's hard to do where you are. So maybe it's like something weather related, like skiing or something, and you live in a hot, you know, a hot country, or it's that time of year, you know what I'm trying to say. But there's something where you're going to find a way to do it. You're going to find a way to do what you haven't been doing that makes you you, and it's almost as if your whole, it seems like I'm making this more dramatic than it is, but I'm not. Your personality, your character, yourself, your confidence is going to all spark back up the more you start doing what makes you you, what makes you happy. Then you have Four of Swords, healing. It's also going to heal you, but moving on with this Four of Swords, you're not, it's kind of, I feel as if this Four of Swords is more about your strength. There's something where you're healing your strength and your confidence, and like, and the reason I say that is Four of Swords in the traditional tarot is someone laying down. You're not laying down, you're standing up in your armor and you can rest. You don't have to lay down to rest, to put your guard down. If you're someone that's constantly on high alert, like you're looking for threats around you and things like that, there's something with this Four of Swords where you're actually healing your need to be on high alert, right? Of danger, of drama. You're like, huh, I'm actually calm because whatever happens I can handle it. And there's something where you're healing your trust in yourself. Some of you, I don't know why I'm getting something about like karate or self-defense or something, and that might be that thing that makes you you, that you're gonna start doing again, and it's gonna make you more calm in your everyday environment because you're like, well, I can defend myself. Like, there's something where you're just more chill but it's because you trust yourself to handle anything life throws at you. Then you have Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is walking away from what no longer is you, from what no longer, people, places and things that aren't resonating with you, that aren't your people, right? And there's something where this might be a very critical thing for you to do. I don't know why I'm saying that. It just feels like a very important piece of the puzzle of your life, that there's certain maybe even one person around you that it's time to distance yourself from. And it could be like a best friend, or it could be, and again, I'm not saying like burn bridges, but there's something where you're distancing yourself from someone that you usually spend a lot of time with or something, but you know isn't good for you. Like, and it just feels like this decision that you're making, like this black and white decision of, from now on, I'm gonna make a conscious decision to make sure I put myself first and them second. So for that to come through also, maybe this is someone that you put before your own wants and needs, like you almost dropped everything and ran to help them or something. But Eight of Cups, this doesn't have to be necessarily about a person. It could also be a place, almost like you know it's time to leave. But there's a lot of emotion connected to a place and a lot of things that have happened, but you know it's time to move on now. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Swords, the Two of Cups. Some of you, when I said you're feeling more secure and there's less stress in your home, it's around your partner, or it's around a potential partner. Like, it's almost like, the Two of Cups and the Page of Swords together, very strange. I just feel as if there's a conversation or a message you'll get that will clear up something between you and someone you love. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it very well could be, because it feels around your home. So there's something around someone you love around your home where there'll be a conversation or something will be said that is a weight off your shoulders, almost like you've wished this person would say this, and it's almost, I just feel like a sigh of relief coming from you. So it's almost, I don't know, I keep saying it's almost. So it might be, I don't know, I was going to say it might be them almost saying exactly what you need to hear, but they're still saying what you need to hear. It might not be exactly, precisely what you want to hear, but it's almost exactly what you want to hear. Clarify the Well. The Wheel of Fortune with the Well. This is like the start of you getting a lot of everything working out for you again. And I say again, you might have felt like the universe was on pause and things haven't been working out, or there's been certain, you might have just been noticing, you know, when things weren't working in your favour. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Well, you finding yourself doing what you love, reconnecting with that thing, like with that Well card, I really feel as if it's almost in a childlike nature. It could be like something that makes you you, and you're like, I like to dance, that is what makes me me. But it might be like, oh, I've not done it since I was 10. So you feel a bit silly, or you feel a bit like, because it seems as if this is going to be really an awakening for you to go, oh, I'm doing it again. I never thought I would have the courage. With the Wheel of Fortune, after you start doing that thing, there's a lot of good luck, there's a lot of good things, a lot of good synchronicities, and a lot of like good karma coming from one decision to just spend more time doing what you enjoy. And I don't necessarily mean that means you're signing up for like consistent classes, lessons, or anything like that. It seems more like a way of being. So if it is you liking to dance, but you've not done it since you were little, you're dancing around the house, you're dancing around the shops, you're dancing while you're letting yourself move. If it's that you like to play guitar, you're playing guitar and you're not afraid to get it out at a campfire with your friends and family. You're doing it in front of people. There's just more freedom in it. It just seems like it doesn't feel like it's in a strict environment. So like, and that's a really specific thing for me to say, like it doesn't feel like you're deciding to take up karate again and you're going consistently to a karate thing. It feels almost like you're making a vow to yourself to just do it more. And so you're putting on your black belt, you're doing your thing just around your house, right? I don't know how that works. I don't know how you wouldn't do that in a strict environment as I'm saying it, but take it as it resonates. Maybe there's a karate show that you like and you're just watching that, right? I don't know, but there's something, and that could be it also. There could be some show that you like but it's childish or something, but it's a huge part of you and you're like, no, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna rewatch Barbie all I want. Like, it might be really silly, but you're letting yourself enjoy the things you enjoy. Clarify the Four of Swords. You have the Nine of Swords with the Four of Swords, which is beautiful because Nine of Swords is usually sleepless nights, fear, worrying, stress. But because it's clarifying that Four of Swords, which is healing, you've healed. This week you're going to notice yourself healing anything stopping you from sleeping or anything where you aren't... Some of you, I don't know why this is so specific, but it's almost like you find yourself waking up in like early hours of the morning every night counting, okay, if I can actually go to sleep properly now, like it almost feels like you're tossing and turning, and then you look at the time and you go, okay, if I go to sleep properly now, it's 4 a.m, I have to be up at 6:30, that means I get 2.5 hours sleep, and then you try so hard to fall asleep and then you look at the time again and you're like, okay, it's 4:10, I've got this, like you're just consistently calculating exactly how many minutes of sleep you're gonna get, and the more you're doing it, the less you're sleeping. I don't know, that's so random, but it could also be like some type of analogy for something else. But you're healing that, you're healing something. Maybe you're just thinking too much, planning too much, working things out too much in advance, trying to figure out how much you could theoretically achieve, and then, you know, there's something where you're healing that now. Instead of looking ahead, trying to plan how much you could get done or achieve, you're gonna just trust yourself to do as much as you can and like let your body rest also. There's healing, and I feel like, again, I feel like it is around thinking too much, planning too much, wanting to know in advance what you're capable of, but you're not supposed to know in advance. You have to explore what you're capable of as you're creating or doing or acting, whatever this is about. You've just got to, you don't get to get a glimpse of what you're capable of beforehand. Like, there's something about numbers where you're really like, what could I, maybe it's about how much you could earn, right? You're like, okay, if I did this, if I created this business and I sold these things for this much money, how much could I exactly earn in a year from now? Like, there's a lot of calculations happening, but it's stopping you from actually creating what you want to create or something. It's the numbers are ruling you a little bit. Clarify the Eight of Cups. The Justice card with the Eight of Cups. Some of you, I really feel like you're moving and you're signing a new lease, or you're signing a new home thing. Like, there's something about a contract being signed. Eight of Cups, moving away potentially, right? Justice, signing it, making it official, making it legit. Yeah, you're not... This is almost like you've been willing this to happen, or you've been feeling this is coming and wanting this to come. And you've just been stepping into the energy of, oh, how nice would it be to leave? How nice would it be to run away? And then with that Justice card, there's something where you're then actually putting ink to paper and going, oh, it's actually happening now. Like, that was quick. It seems very positive because you're not... There's something where you think it's going to be a long journey, right? You're like, I want to run away, I want to get away, I want to move. And it seems out of your reach, or a faraway thing with that moon in the background, right? But then you're like, oh, cool, here. That was easy. I don't know. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tales Hair Tuesdays.